Hello, everyone. This is John Crate, and we are in MLB The Show 2021. Wanted to start a new franchise. Baseball's really starting to kick off towards the playoffs, and I just got it in me to start another franchise. This time we're going with the Texas Rangers. We are not going to play as long as our last one with the Baltimore Orioles, I don't think. The Rangers look to be an even more of a challenge. They are ranked 29th. This team is garbage. Let's take a look at our roster. So starting pitching, oof. Yeah. We've got one guy, Cole Ragans, who has some potential. Um, Otherwise, yeah. So we have 17 starting pitchers on the roster. Relief pitchers, again, yikes. So we've got Jonathan Hernandez, who looks like he's our bullpen ace, I guess. Owen White is our guy with potential. Holy shit. Okay. We have no pitching. Jose Leclerc is our closer, who has some room to improve. Okay, catching. We've got John Hicks, who's not a total loss with the bat, but still not that great behind the plate. Trevino's probably going to be our catcher. We got Jonah Heim, too. He's got some potential, but not much. David Garcia looks like he's our catcher of the future. We got Sam Huff. In real life, he's a pretty good prospect, but in this game, he's got a ways to go. We've also got Mike Pena. Mike Pena? He doesn't look like it'd be Pena. It doesn't have a symbol. First baseman, Nate Lowe. And Ronald Guzman. But Lowe is obviously the better player. He's going to be our man. Curtis Terry is going to be our guy down in the minors for a while. Second base, Brock Holt, Eli White. We've got Nick Solak, who is, he's probably going to be our second baseman. Yanni Hernandez, who I love in real life, by the way. I think I heard about him early in the offseason this last year, and he's just your typical leadoff hitter. He's going to get on base, steal a base or two. No power whatsoever, and he's built that way. Look at him. So, he can only play 3 positions here. Okay, so that's not as great, but because he's supposed to be able to play a few more positions in the majors. Justin Foscue is another guy that we can maybe rely on some potential for. At third, we actually have a few guys: Josh Jung, or is it Young, and Sherton Apostle. Both of whom should be fairly decent. Shortstop, we've got Isaiah Kiner Falefa. I also have Anderson Tejada with some potential, and Maximo Acosta, who's going to take a while to cook. He's only 18. But Khalifa's a great fielder. Not so great with the bat, but he can field, and he can play catcher. That's right. He got to the majors as a catcher. But he's one of the rare catchers who can actually kind of move, and he became a pretty good fielding shortstop. In left field, we've got Willie Calhoun, who ideally would be our DH. We may have to see what we can do about that. I do not want him out in the field. Center field, we've got Jason Martin. We've got Bubba Thompson, who I like him in real life. He's not a great prospect, but he's got potential. He's not like a top 101 prospect, but we've got Julio Pablo Martinez as well. We've got Leody Taveras, who's got speed. Steele Walker, who he's got kind of a hit tool, not like a super great one, but he could be okay. So we've got a lot of young guys with potential in center field. In right field, we have Adolis Garcia, who's really only emerged this year. Uh, but yeah, he's got some power. We also have Bayron Lora. This guy, okay. This guy in real life, he is a monster. 6'3", 190. I'm kind of doubting that at the moment. I'm pretty sure he's bigger than that in real life. And he should have more power than this in real life, too. But he's 18. He's got a long ways to go. But yeah, he's definitely a power hitter in real life. So yeah, this roster is absolute garbage. Our best player is Adolis Garcia, and then Isaiah Kiner Falefa, and then it just drops off a cliff. So we got work to do here. So starting pitching. Let's first of all, anyone with a D potential we're releasing. No, release. That's what I'm trying to do here. So we're going to take some hits when it comes to our roster or our salary cap to start with, but we got stuff we got to get done. So this first year is just going to suck no matter what. So let's just see if there's anyone out there. Joey Murray. He looks like an interesting little prospect here. We just need some guys who have some potential. Even if the odds of them getting to it are small. Ooh, he's got a potential. We need him. Ooh, an 18-year-old with B potential? Yeah, sign him as well. Get him on the team. Another 18-year-old with B potential. Oh, we got to get rid of somebody. We've got too many relief pitchers, that's for sure. So let's get rid of some relief pitchers that are garbage. Starting at the bottom. You. You. And you. Yeah, I'm thinking I should just get rid of you. You're gone. So that cut us down to 18 relief pitchers. Closing pitcher. You. Get out of here. Who else can I just get rid of? Let's start off with that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I got 8 catchers. I'll keep them all. First base. No. Second base. I can definitely get rid of a second baseman. Like you. Unless you can play multiple positions, which you actually can. How about you? You can play the outfield. We'll release you. Yeah, we can get rid of you as well. Let's see, shortstops. I can definitely get rid of some players over here. This guy has nothing. And you, I'm thinking. Because I can get rid of more because I've got a ton of, let's get rid of you. I've got a ton of center fielders with potential that I don't want to get rid of any of them. Okay, let's work from there. who was that other guy that I saw that was down here? No, it wasn't Felipe Del Mar. Did I pass him already? There we go, Sutton. Silva. So that should help. So how many? What do we look like here? We've got 19 starting pitchers. That's good. Are there any relievers that we would want to bring on board? I'm kind of thinking there's not going to be much. I guess he's got B potential, right? So does he, but he's terrible. I think we're good on relief pitchers. Closers now is kind of where we want to look. Osuna is out there. He wants a giant contract that I can't afford, though. Bryant McGee. He's actually would be one of our better relief pitchers. Oh, Ray Ruiz. We're getting him. And you. Because I can release some more relief pitchers if I have to, now that I've got some closers. Okay, catching, unless there's somebody like that really stands out. There's him. I can probably release somebody to make up for that. Again, unless there's somebody that really kind of stands out with potential. No, but there's no way that there's anyone here. Second base. Okay, this guy's got some. Roberto Torres, get on the team. I don't trust a player named Mendoza. Mendoza line is too common a phrase in baseball. I don't need a Mendoza on the team. Okay, a third. Alan Gagnon. I don't think we need a third baseman. But you never know. No, we do not. At short, again, we don't need a shortstop. Whoa, this guy can play everywhere. So can he, and he's got potential. Okay, in left field, Jonas Cespedes. No, we don't have money, really. Well, how much money do we even have here? Oh, it doesn't really tell us on this menu. Jimmy Chavez, come on, give me somebody interesting here. You know what? I'm going to bring you on board. How many people can we sign? We can assign one more person. Oh, you've got potential. I doubt you'll ever get to it, but you have it. Now, is there anyone else that I really want to go after? I don't need a center fielder, but you never know. Let's just take a quick look. Right fielder, we could probably use one. Not Nomar Mazara. No, I think that's our roster then. Yeah, that should be good. That's going to be our roster. Our 40-man roster is interesting. It's only got 34 guys on it. So we have options when it comes to creating our roster. So our starting pitchers. Okay, yeah, we'll just have the starting pitchers that we have here. That's fine. Because again, this first year is just going to be awful. Okay, let's deal with this once we are autofill the rotation. Once we get closer to the end of the season here, we'll take a closer look. Or closer end of the spring training, we'll deal with the roster. Okay. So you need to go down. So do you. Move you to freaking Class A. You are not that good. No, not AAA. To Class A. Gah! Okay. Because we want 5 starters. Why are you in AAA? Oh. Okay, then let's add him to the 40-man. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hold on. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So these guys are not going to be on the roster. Move them down. You know what? Just move them all to AAA. I do not even care. They'll figure it out once I tell them to auto figure it out. I'm fine with that. So we've got 13 relief pitchers. Or 13 pitchers on the squad. Okay, catchers. How many are on the 40-man? These two are, and Sam Huff is. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Or wait, unless they're all in the major leagues. You need to go like to AAA or something. First base. Lowe is definitely our first baseman. You have to go to AAA. At second, Brock Holt can play multiple positions, so we do want him up. Solak. Why is he not on the 40-man? He needs to be on the team. White can play multiple positions as well. Sorry, Hernandez, I like you, but we're going to send you down. You can come up maybe next year. Third base, we got Young. So Apostle's in the majors right now. Why? I need you on the 40-man. No, I don't have to, though, is the thing. I'll consider it. He can stay down for now. He's on the 40-man. He's terrible. See, so how many are on the 40-man right now? 38. I mean, I guess I can call him up if I have to, but he's not going to be on the roster. Yeah, sure. Apostle can play. That's fine. Shortstop. We've got Khalifa. Culberson can play a few positions, but we'll see where we're at. We only have to send down one more player, actually. So Garcia, obviously. Calhoun, who unfortunately is probably going to play the outfield, but we'll figure that out in a minute. Martin. Actually, if we're going to do this, I'd rather have Thompson playing. Here, we're going to send you down. We're also going to send you down, right? Because there's nobody else over here yet. And then we're going to add you to the 40-man and move you to the majors. So you two can battle over center field. Okay, so I'm guessing what we're probably gonna have is Jason Martin batting or in left, which is a sad state for a left fielder, honestly. But it's better fielding because Calhoun cannot field. He needs to be a hitter. So that is our 26-man roster. Okay. Yeah, autofill the lineups. That's fine. Okay, we are still ranked 29th. In fact, I think we got worse. Okay, well, let's set our sponsorships. What do we want here? Well, it's going to be all the gold ones, I guess. So we get an extra 45,000 per game and an extra 30,000 per win. So I've got it to automatic scout because, no, just because, I guess. Oh, what's this? Transactions. I don't need to player search. Okay. Lineups. Currently, he is our DH. It's like maybe against lefties. Even then, I'd rather Willie Calhoun get in there. Why is he not playing? He even has the better bat against righties. That's weird. Who's on the bench? You are. That should be playing. No, I don't want him in center. God, he's got no bat against righties either. Apostle needs playing time. Who else do I needs playing time? I mean, I suppose Solak does. He's got potential. Where can Solak end up? He could play second. Eli White is not somebody with potential, so yeah, that's how we'll do it. So our lineup's terrible, but we'll see what it can do. So we're gonna go 1, 2. That's gotta be low. Billy Calhoun. Trevino. Thompson. Or I guess Apostle, Thompson, Martin, and Solak. Over here again, center field. Second base. DH. Third base. And yes, that looks correct. So leading off, this time, Solak's leading off. He's still batting second, or no. Lowe is going to bat second. He can bat third. Then it's probably Apostle. Or no, that's Calhoun. So 59, 57, 51. Again, Trevino should be the everyday catcher. He's better behind the plate. Felifa might bat. No, he's not going to bat last. Trevino's batting last. So Calhoun, Thompson, Apostle. Okay, yeah, that's how it's going to work against lefties. Rotation. No. Who is here that is a starting pitcher? Kyle Cody needs to be there. Really? He's a reliever? But he could be a starter. Look at his stamina. Is there any other relievers in here? Yeah, Matt Bush. There, Tyson Ross is supposed to be here. Also, Leclerc has to be down here. I don't know that that's a great choice because I don't think we're going to have many save opportunities. So whatever, he'll be our setup guy. Dane Dunning has to be long relief. Who else has stamina? King does. Yeah, there we go. That's how we're going to do it. God, we're going to be so bad. Okay. Matt Bush. Keep him active. Nick Solak. Out for a few days. Keep him active. Place him on the bench. I don't trust the game to auto-utilize him properly. In fact, I don't know why. Yeah, they're all being coached up. Okay, good. They didn't just put Matt Bush back in the rotation. I would have not been happy about that. Anyway, Solak has to be put back in here. Yay, we're 0-7. We have a win. Keep him active. He was on the bench anyway. Keep him on the bench. Arahara is out for ever. Okay, we need a new starting pitcher. Who's on the 40-man even? Nope. You are. Dunning would actually be better. So we're going to do that. Holy shit, this team needs a lot of work. Keep him active. He's in the bullpen. I don't care. He'll be back soon. Dane Dunning is filling in. He's probably one of my better starting pitchers. Actually, Colby Allard, look at those numbers. ERA of 3.08. Everybody else is getting rocked. We're 13-36. Christ. Jason Martin. Keep him active. Hey, we beat up on Seattle. I even forget who Jason Martin is already because my teams are so... Yeah, he was our left fielder. Keep Nate Lowe active. It's the draft. Oof. We have the second pick in the draft. Man. So there is a blue chip pitcher That's tempting because we have no pitching. Who else is around though? Blue chip catcher. He's not that super great with the bat, and it looks like he's going to take him a while to get to the majors. We kind of need help soon. And we've got catchers, so I'm not too worried about that. First base. This guy can hit. This guy can hit more. I'm kind of leaning Keith Matos right now because pitching is not that hard to get in the draft. I'm usually pretty good at finding pitchers. I'm not so great at finding hitters. There's a shortstop. We've got shortstop. There's a center fielder, but we got center field prospects. Do I take the... I think I got to take the first baseman. That bat would be a great. Okay, pitchers. There's still a lot of pitchers here. I'll come back to pitchers in a second. No, I don't trust that guy. Yeah, we need the pitchers. So let's see. 80, 65, 60, and 70, and 50. Or 65, 60, 70, and 50. I like to look at the per nines. Those are usually one of my better indicators to look for. So I'm liking this guy so far. He's got the really good ones. 55, 60. So far we're going with Fernandez. 70, 70. Oh, but nope, but this guy's got an overall of 70 as it is. That's a bad sign. That usually means they're just terrible. 65, 50, 70, and 70. Lou Castilla is winning. I like him. 65. Ooh, this guy, though. Gaucho. Yeah, I think we gotta go Gaucho. Okay, and then I did like Fernandez as well. Gabe Hanna. I do like him too. But let's go with Fernandez. We need the pitching. We could get a third starting pitcher. That's definitely possible. I mean, at this point, getting pitchers or getting no, I don't like him. This guy we could go with. Let's get a relief pitcher. Now the starting pitching is gone. Let's get another relief pitcher. We really want to stock up on pitching right now. We got our hitter first. But now it's, okay, so now it's just kind of who do we want to take a shot at? We scouted you. He actually seems like he has some potential, but at the same time it's saying he doesn't. We don't really need another first baseman, although he can play third. Not very well, it looks like. Oh, he's not that bad in the field, actually. Okay, we scouted him. Let's take a look. Look at that. Matos has 99 potential. He's already a 70 overall. Okay, this guy doesn't have so much as much potential, but he can be a decent farmhand, so we'll sign him. He's better than a lot of what we have. But we have Fernandez, who looks like he's going to turn out to be an okay pitcher. Whoa, he can bunt. Jesus Christ. Look at that. He's got 93 bunt. Now he turned out. Victor Abreu. That's a bullpen piece. Ybarra. It's going to take you a while, but you could be a decent bullpen piece. And our first baseman that we looked at, oh, he's got no secondary position. We're not even going to sign him. But we got our first base. We got our middle of the order bat in the future right here. Nice. We're doing it. That was not as good a draft as it could have been, but we got some functional players and a superstar. We got 2 superstars out of that. Got to auto-utilize him. That'll put him at first base, right? Yes. Yes, auto-fix their lineups. That's fine. No, keep him on the 60-day. He's dead. He's dead to us for the season. Oh, a trade. Salvador Perez. They traded Salvador Perez? No, skip the All-Star. Skip the Home Run Derby. And the National League won. Okay, so now we're still, of course, way at the bottom. So let's see who the All-Stars were. We should have gotten at least one. That's kind of how it works. Randy Dobnak? Jesus Christ. Well, Jose Leclerc made it. He's actually having a really good season. Hey, Trevino made it too. I don't know why. Yeah. The pool must be real shallow for him to make it. Jesus. Second base, third base, shortstop. Oh, they've really upped Cedric Mullins in the latest update for the rosters. Good, he deserves it. That guy's been on fire this year. And there's Joey Gallo, who we used to have on Texas. So we got 2. I'm surprised that we even had that many. Okay, let's take a look at how our pitching has been. So Colby Allard has been our best starter by far. It's like not even close. Everybody else has been pretty terrible. Dane Dunning has been our other best starting pitcher. He's not even doing super great, but it's better than most. Out of the bullpen, Hernandez is doing the best, and he's pitched not that many innings. Our long relievers are getting work. John King is getting a ton of work. Is he getting any better at least? No. Leclerc is having a great season. Patton's... Leclerc's the only one getting... How does he have 18 saves? Have we even won 18 games? So Trevino and Jonah Heim are basically performing the same at the plate, it looks like. Well, Heim's getting on base more. His OPS is higher too, but Trevino's better behind the plate, so... Nate Lowe, 8 home runs, 24 RBI. He's hitting .216. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's having a terrible year. He's getting better at least. Nick Solak is not doing much either, but he's getting better, in theory. Apostle, again, not doing much. Like I said, this year we're not expecting much. We just want players to go up. Kiner Falefa is also doing nothing. He's actually going down. Great. Willie Calhoun is actually hitting the ball. He's going up. Yeah, he's getting a lot better. 13 homers. He's got to lead the team. 262. OPS was 743. That's sadly probably our best. Center. Yeah, neither of these guys are hitting. Right. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot we had Adolis Garcia. He's not having a great year either. Yeah, Calhoun is outperforming him. Yeah, not good. Place him on the bench. One thing I am curious about. Top prospects. How many of those do we have, if any, even? So we've got Jared Almanzar. He's the number 7 prospect in baseball. And we have the 46th best prospect in baseball, Steele Walker, who's going up. We've got 2 of the top 50, I guess. That's something. The Reds acquire John Means. Wow. That's a big boy move. They're giving up Hunter Green Hunter Green is the centerpiece of that trade. But 3 young players. I guess it's the Orioles. They don't really need him right now because they're not that great. And they traded Cedric Mullins. I don't know. He's young enough. I would have kept him because he could be part of your next team. Mullins is a superstar at this point. But Thompson is out for a day or 2. Keep him active. And we need to call up 2 players. I guess we'll just call you. No, we'll call up a relief pitcher. It's like you're on the 40 man. And then we can call up somebody else here. Call up Sam Huff. Sure, bring him up. Thompson, you're a center fielder. You need to be in there. Nate Lowe will be out for about 2 weeks. Just have him sit out the rest of the season. Get Curtis Terry up here. I suppose I'm going to have to fill this in, otherwise it's going to tell me, you're so full. Even though I set DH to auto, or I set DH to yes, so both leagues have the DH. Because Curtis Terry has potential to be a bat too. Because the Express didn't make the playoffs, the Rough Riders did. I'm sure they'll get bumped pretty fast. Oh, they move on. Rough Riders have been defeated, but they made it pretty far. The Rangers have finished the season at 54 and 108. Really, that wasn't enough to make the postseason. Thanks. Anyway, league leaders, we did not have any league leaders. Awards, I doubt we had any awards. Trevino was on the list for Gold Glove at catcher, though. Jason Martin was in the running for Gold Glove at center field, even though he's a left fielder. Yeah, nothing. The best we could have hoped for was the best we could get with 2 third-place finishes and Gold Glove. Okay, let's take a look at where we ended up. Colby Allard. He had a great season. He is getting much better. He is looking like he's easily our best pitcher. Jesus. Way to go, buddy. We need you to keep improving. He's getting better at least, but yeah, he doesn't have much potential. Gatto moved up a little. Howard went up and down, so he didn't really improve. And Arahara got better at least, but yeah, he's even though he was hurt, he at least got better. Drew Anderson. Who really cares? Relief pitchers. Dunning got better. Matt Bush went down, but he's 35, so that's to be expected. Brett Martin went up. That's very good. Hernandez went up. That's good. He's one of our better. Oh, he ended up having a really good season actually. Taylor Hearn did not. Leclerc went up. I was gonna say he almost had to have after the season he had. Look at that. He had 34 saves out of our what was it? Did we have 58 wins? 53 wins, I think it was. Yeah, it was 53 wins. He had 34 saves. So Trevino is improving a little. Not necessarily with the bat, but behind the plate he is, which is all that he's here for. Jonah Heim also improved. A little bit with the bat, not enough to really matter. I wish he'd be better behind the plate, but that's how it is. Lowe got better. Improved his power against lefties. Really improved his power against lefties. Curtis Terry got better. He made some jumps, it looks like. Especially his contact against lefties. Eli White, well, it was... Okay, I don't know where Nick Solak is here. Yanni Hernandez went up, though. That's good. I need him to develop his hit tool more. I don't know where our third baseman went. Something's wrong here. It gave us a playoff roster when it's like we're not in the playoffs. I don't know why. Anyway, Kiner Falefas went down all across the board. That's not good. Calhoun is really jumping up. Holy shit. He lost some power against lefties, but everything else got a huge boost. So Jason Martin improved. Bubba Thompson improved. He's probably still going to be our center fielder. Oh, whatever. And Adolis Garcia went down. We should consider trying to trade him. What's his contract? We can renew him, but we should also probably try to trade him for prospects. Especially because we probably should have this year. We didn't need him. Do we still have the prospects here? Whoa. Whatever, that's not important right now. So there were some players that I didn't get to see how well they advanced because something happened. So Nick Solak improved. Ooh, Roberto Torres is starting to jump up here. His hit tool is really developing. He's not much of a fielder, though. But he's got a hit tool. Always bet on the hit tool. So here's was our regular third baseman. He's getting better, but not hitting-wise. Not really. I mean, his vision went up, but that's not. He was already so low. It's like, well, this guy's the future anyway. He got better, but he. Whatever. Sim the postseason. We're not in it, so I do not care. The Mets defeated the White Sox. Yeah, that's not going to be the World Series this year. So I need a new manager. Who retired? Derek Holland. And we didn't lose anyone, did we? They'd be at the top. So yeah, no, we didn't. Packy Naughton retired. He's actually a decent prospect for the Angels in real life. Petit. Romo. Terrence Gore is gone. I mean, we've already been through this with my other franchises, the thing. Yeah, there goes Pujols. Yeah, we've already been through this with my last franchise. We kind of got an idea of who's retiring. And Pujols, of course, made the Hall of Fame. That's not a surprise there. Okay, so let's see what we got. So exclusive free agents. Nobody all that great. We don't even want Tyson Ross anymore. We'd only want you because you can play multiple positions. How much do you want? Holt. Holt actually improved. Because of your utility, I do kind of want to sign you to 2 years. You want 3.9 per year? I'll offer you 3.8. How about that? So we need a manager. Dave Roberts is a good choice. We need something to entice him to actually come here, so we'll offer him $10 million per year for 4 years. That entices him. B, C, oh god, some of my coaches are awful, but I don't want to, we'll deal with that another time. Now we gotta find another one. How about you? You're cheaper anyway. There, 5.5. How about that? Hey, he's our manager now. And I do not care about that because yeah, we weren't gonna put qualifying offers out there anyway. So we need to tender some contracts. Well, yeah, we're gonna give you a 1-year renewable contract, obviously, so we can trade you. How much do you want per year? You want only 2 million per year through arbitration. That's not bad. Yeah, we'll buy out your arbitration for 2 million a year. I'll give our other first baseman time to get ready. How about you? I would like to keep you around, and you don't even want all that much either. Do I want you to age 34 though? I'll take you to 32, to age 32. I'm going about this the wrong way. I need to go like this. So I'm offering you a contract. How about you? I'll offer you a 1-year contract and see if you get better. I'll renew you for 2 years. How about that? Yeah, we have 20 starters on the roster, which isn't bad. We can probably get rid of some relief pitchers and closers. Yeah, your organizational depth will keep you around. Obviously. God, you want a lot to stay around. I mean, you got better. I mean, I guess you were useful. I'm willing to give you a contract. Who am I not giving a contract to? Spencer Howard? Yeah, you can leave. That's fine. Actually, he's got a little bit of stamina. Fine, we'll keep you around. That's fine. We'll renew you for a year, even though you do want $500,000. Yeah, Joe Palumbo. Could probably let Palumbo go. Drew Wynn is getting better. We'll make him we'll get him. He's 28. He's 29. Whatever. We're not going to find all that. Actually, we could. Okay, so we're getting rid of Palumbo, Anderson, and Reyes. Relief pitchers, here's where we go. No, that's not what I want. Who are we doing for, who do we have for arbitration too? Well, we got to make you an offer. You're our best pitcher and you're getting better. Ooh. We're going to have to go with just buying you out here. You want 5.2 million a year? We can do something close to that. That's not too bad. Something like that. And we'll offer you arbitration because now Calhoun we want. He doesn't even want all that much. 6 years, 4.5 mil? Yeah, they'll take you till you're 33. That's easy. You're an impact bat, my boy. Want to keep you around. John Hicks? No, we can let him go. Brett Martin, I mean... Matt Bush is gone. Okay, but okay. It's really about you. I think we almost have to make you an offer of some kind. A one-year deal. Mainly so we can try and trade you. So Hicks is gone. And I guess I should probably just keep him. Well, yeah, we'll keep him around, I guess. Not going to offer you arbitration. Take it or leave it. So Hicks and Bush were releasing off of that list. Anyway, we're on relief pitchers now. So you get an offer. We're keeping you around. Yeah, we can probably... We can give you that. No, we're going to buy out your arbitration for 3.3 mil a year. That's a good deal. So how many relief pitchers do we currently have? 19. We can definitely let some go. We can probably let some of these guys go too. Yeah, your Blake Bass is going to be gone. Of course, we're keeping this guy, Ray Ruiz. Spencer Patton is gone, though. So Spencer Patton and Blake Bass are gone from that pool. Okay, we made him a contract. We made him a contract offer. Wood. We'll give you a 2-year contract because you don't want much. Dunning's improving. I do want him around. He's a great swing man for us. I mean, not great, but he's our best option. You know how it is. How about 4 years? I'll give you 4 years at that rate. Owen White, of course, gets renewed. Durbin Feltman, he can get renewed. Josh Spores. I'm keeping John King around because he can actually... I'll sign up his contract for just renewing it because he can actually act as a long man. So we're getting rid of Spores. Yeah, Dennis Santana is younger. So we can at least kind of keep him around for that reason. Now Benjamin can go. We're going to keep you because you can be a good depth piece. Keep you because you don't want a major league contract. Same with you. You're getting better. You could be in the 70s and be in our farm system forever. No, you're gone. You're gone. Yeah, you're gone, and you're gone. So who all am I getting rid of here? Quite a bit, actually. More than I thought. So actually, we might have to keep you for a year. So Hearn. Yeah, fine. We'll keep you for a year as well. So we're getting rid of Benjamin, Lemoyne, Benjamin, Lemoyne, Hergert, Ryan, and Del Villar. I should just get rid of this guy too, but he's 18 years old, so he can stick around. Oh yeah, that's right. We just drafted him, didn't we? I was like, yeah, he can sit in our farm system forever and get to 70 overall. So we're going to have to sign some relief pitchers, it looks like. We already did these guys. So catchers. Well, I don't want you for 5 years is kind of the thing. I mean, I guess we can buy out your arbitration at 4 years because you're pretty you're good behind the plate, so that's good. Jonah Heim. I'll renew your contract for a year and see where we are after that. Now Garcia, of course. Yeah, gotta keep you around as well. I'll keep you around as well, because I don't... Because I might as well. Sam Huff, of course. No, I'm not super big on him right now. Like, I don't know how much he's going to improve. We'll keep him around for 3 years, I guess. We'll get all his renewable years out of the way. Yeah, we'll keep you around. And we'll keep you around. First baseman. I've got to make you an offer. Wait, did I already made you an offer? He gets renewed. Yeah, I can buy his arbitration for nothing. I might as well. Get 6 more years out of him. Guzman. I mean, I don't really need him anymore. How much does he want? Well, he can't be too... Oh, it does. He does want way more than I want to give him anyway. Yeah, Guzman's done. Solak, man, I don't know about you. Let's renew your contract. Just renew it, and we'll see where you're at. Kind of thinking we might trade you. Because we do have Torres here. And he can hit against anyone. And he can steal bases, too. So Eli White went down. We'll get his renewable years. Hernandez, I do want to give a shot to here. So we're gonna... Let's buy out his arbitration. Oh, he wants 1.4 million to buy out that much arbitration? We'll go 4 years, 400,000. A little more than that, just to make him happy. Yeah, we can let LeBlanc go now. Probably let Jefferson go too, because he can't play any. He can not play more positions. So we're letting go. So Guzman, LeBlanc, and Jefferson. Going to give us lots of space to sign some players here. Not good players, but, you know, young players. Okay, third base, we're renewing your contract, of course. How much to buy out your arbitration? 2.4 million? Sure, that's not bad. Especially because I think you're going to be pretty good. Banyas, you're gone. Banyas and Doro are gone. Shortstops. Okay, so we don't have um, Kiner Falefa yet, if we even get him. But obviously we're keeping him. Obviously we're keeping you. Whoops. He does kind of want a real contract, though. He doesn't want much. It's kind of the thing. 6 years for 2.2 million a year. For the potential that he's got, I mean, especially the power potential. Look at that. I think it's worth it. In fact, he doesn't even want that much. I could sign him for 10 years at 700,000 a year. Sure, why? We'll see if he takes it. Jax Biggers. Yeah, he can be an organizational depth piece. Maximo Acosta's got to stick around, of course. And he's got to as well. So we didn't let anyone go. Nope, okay. That is just fucking weird. That's got to be a bug, but I'm taking advantage. Left field. Avalos? Yeah, you can be organizational depth. You're young and you'll get to the 70s. And you have some potential at least, so you're sticking around. Carl Chester is not sticking around. There's Brian Burke. So Chester and Burke are gone. Ah, oh, Bub's giving herself a bath, and her breath just stinks. She's right next to me. Bub, come on. Oh, you're so cute. I'll rub your face. Rub your little face. So I'm going to buy out your arbitration for $2 million a year. Martin, you're really good in the field. At the very least, you'd be a good fourth outfielder, just for defense and for defensive replacements. But at the same time, right now I only want to get your renewable years. Since you're still have potential, we'll get you. I will get you for your renewable years. Ugh. I don't know that I need you, Peters. I mean, you have more potential than probably anyone else I'm going to get in the outfield, so we'll keep you around, I guess. We'll just renew your contract. Same with you, I guess. We're in right field. We already offered him a contract. I guess we'll keep you around. Yeah. Keeping Laura around. I don't like either of these guys, honestly, but I'll sign one. I'll sign one of them at least. Okay, so we need some relief pitchers. And if we need probably like at least 3 relief pitchers, and I'd like 2 more starters. Maybe another first baseman. We definitely need another third baseman. We need more outfield. We need more Look for left fielders, really. But also it's just kind of, see if you can find anyone useful. Scott Kazmir. How much would Scott Kazmir even want? 4.4 mil a year. Yeah, that's not happening. Cole Hamels. This is not where we're going to be making our big moves, is the thing. We're going to be making our moves after the cutoff date for offering renewal contracts, because that's when the young players that teams let go are going to hit the market. Most of these guys, it's not. These guys are going to be like either the big free agents or the washed up players. But sometimes you find someone who it's like, 6.4 million. Our payroll is so low right now. It's ridiculous, though. I could spend some money. I really could, but at the same time, you look at the team and it's like it's not worth it. Like we're still rebuilding here. Yeah, we don't need a catcher. Yeah, like most of these guys, it's like they'd be stopgaps on a good team, we don't need stopgaps. We just don't. And it's like there's no point in us signing a superstar because we're still so terrible. Yeah, there's just no one here that I even want to make an offer on. So we're just going to see what happens when we go like this. Big names going off the board right off the bat. Well, here, since we're not going to sign anyone, let's get our 40-man roster in order. How many people? We have 31 people on the 40-man. Okay, well, you two need to be on the 40-man because you are... Otherwise, you'll get picked up in the Rule 5. Also, honestly, you could probably be in our starting rotation right now. I could probably just add you as well. How many pitchers do we have in the 40? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And, we don't need him on the 40-man. We could probably take him off the 40-man, but who do we want to keep on? Those are the big ones. I don't know that we have to protect any of them. But I doubt there's any relief pitchers we have to protect. Like, maybe you? It's actually surprising. He might get picked up. Gotta add you to the 40-man. You need to be on the 40-man. Somebody will take you. I'm not too worried about the rest of them. I don't know that he can be taken since he was just drafted, but I should probably put him on the 40-man anyway. I mean, he's going to be in the majors sooner rather than later. Shortstops. Neither of these two are, and they probably should be. Did he accept that contract? He did. Oh, so that means that Falefa did as well. But he's going to get traded. Okay, my 40-man is full, so we've got to get some people off of that. So I need to put him on. Is there anyone here that's on that should not be? Nope. I do not need you on the 40-man. Is there anyone I should protect? I mean, maybe you, but at the same time, it wouldn't be the biggest loss in the world if you went away. And okay, that's our 40-man then. We're good. I actually probably should have a spot open. So how many relief pitchers are on the 40-man? I'm going to remove you from the 40-man. So how many do I have available here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 relief pitchers. Well, plus, so I have 9 relief pitchers available. Starting pitchers, how many do I have available again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which I probably should have 8. I have 4 freaking catchers on the 40-man. I think I can take somebody off. I could probably take Huff off, honestly. I don't think he's in danger of getting selected. But, eh. Well, here, hold on. Oh, he hasn't signed a contract yet, so we can't trade him. Okay, you signed a contract. We can trade you. Looking for prospects. Don't think we're going to get much for Garcia is kind of the thing. It looks like we're not going to find any decent offers. Man. This is painful. I mean, I could get George Kirby and Evan White. Those are not bad players. That's probably the best I'm going to do. George Kirby isn't on the 40-man. I'm going to take a chance and say that he's not going to get selected. Evan White is. Because I want to keep one. The thing is I want to keep a spot open for the Rule 5, but at the same time, I don't want to lose Kirby. Okay. So we won't be participating in the Rule 5. That's okay. Okay, so they took Santana. That's fine. 40-man rosters must be set tomorrow. Must be set on the 20th. That's fine. We just did it. Last day to offer arbitration. So all that's left is Kenner Falefa. All players must have contracts tendered. That's the date that we're looking for. Like I said, so we picked up a pitcher. So we really only need one starting pitcher, if even. We do need relief pitchers, though. But let's just take a look and see if there's any young men with potential. Not really. Okay, relief pitchers. Here's where it's going to get kind of tricky. Because we're probably not going to find much here. Teams tend to not get rid of relief pitchers. So we may have to re-sign some of the guys that we did. The problem is that we're looking for somebody who doesn't want a major league contract. Which is why we're looking for younger players. Because like these guys that I'm offering contracts to, I can change them into relief pitchers. That's like the one change I'm willing to make is like switching between relievers and closers, and then like reliever, I feel like I can switch pitchers positions around. I don't, because that happens all the time. I don't think that's cheating, but I don't want to. I'm not going to change like players' positions and their secondary positions because I don't know. I feel like that's a little cheating. Like I could try to, I could change a lot of things around if I did that, and I don't feel like that's necessarily goes for the spirit of the franchise. Then again, neither does that ridiculous contract I gave to Hada, but come on, where were those guys again? No, he wants a major league contract. You don't, so we'll give you something. These are all just placeholders anyway. So I'm signing, that's 4 pitchers I gave contracts to, so I'm going to have 17 relievers. I should probably just get one more. Sure, you. 18 relief pitchers. So we don't need a first baseman anymore. We don't need a catcher. Tim LeCastro is kind of cool, though. I do like him as a player. How much does he want? 3.1? No, it's not worth it. So we do want a third baseman, though, that we can keep kind of around in the minors. So maybe you. We let you go, didn't we? Whatever. So we don't need a shortstop, but are there any like young guys here with potential? Mitchell, because sometimes because shortstops usually can play a lot of positions. So, but no. So we do need some left and right fielders, just a few. Again, let's see if we can find someone who is willing to take, who doesn't want a major league contract. So we gotta find somebody who's younger. Sure, you? Yeah, you don't need a contract. Leury Garcia is such a versatile player. Ian Happ. He's going to want a major league contract, though, isn't he? Yeah. Brock Deathridge. I'm going to offer him a contract just so that I can move him if I have to. No, you don't want to. You want an actual contract. How about right fielders? Cal Mitchell? Sure, as an organizational depth piece. So hold on, how many offers do we have out there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. So that'll bring us up to 85 players, which is a good amount. We can always sign more players if we have to. But that's a good amount of players. Go to the draft. We don't have a pick. Jesus. See if we lost anyone. Whoops. Yeah, Pablo Martinez went from the we lost Pablo Martinez to the Pirates. We lost Brock Deathridge, who I just signed, to the Cubs. We lost Tommy Wilson to the Twins. For being such a bad team, we lost some players. I mean, if you want Tommy Wilson, that's fine. He's now isn't like a big-time prospect for us or anything. So here, let's look at this now. So now I should probably sign at least one more starter. No, he's going to want a major league contract. I know it. It's Chichi. He's been in the majors before. He's going to want a contract. Like, I don't even care. How about you? Do you want, as long as you don't want a decent contract? Same with you. Yeah, we'll sign you for a year. You're just going to take up some space for us. That's fine. We had no arbitration to deal with. Cardinals traded for Tim Anderson. However, we do need to renew... Oh, that's with the Twins. Hold on. Wait, what? So he didn't accept our contract offer, so we just have to renew it. Did anyone interesting make it to free agency? Because, you know, sometimes that happens. Sometimes you get some weird players hitting free agency, like because they didn't sign their contract. Nobody too surprising. We're still 29th. There's still someone worse, I guess. Let's just go. We're going to go through one more season. We'll get the first 2 seasons done. Okay, so we got to get rid of 24 players. So we got our 5 starters. Our 2 top prospects made their starting rotation out of spring training. So we got 5, so we need 8 more pitchers. So we're gonna go 1. Yeah, he deserves to make it as well. So that's 7 pitchers. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, I guess. So that's all of our pitchers. Now, catchers. Trevino has to be up here. You don't. I kind of want you to take another year in the minors for now. We're going to move you to AAA. You have a better bat than Jonah Heim? I guess a little bit. Heim is just... And you're a little better fielder, but Heim has a... whatever. I want him down for a little bit longer. He'll be up soon enough. You are not ready yet. I mean, you could be, honestly. Oh, you can't play any other positions. I should probably try to trade Evan White, actually. Like, I don't need him. So we have to get rid of 4 more players. So let's look at our outfield first. So it's going to be Calhoun, as a DH. So our outfielder is going to be these 3. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna try here. Let's try to package. Just out of curiosity, let's try to package Flefa and White. Kiner, Flefa, and White. Still, it doesn't look like we're getting much of a. I'm not seeing. So far, it doesn't look like they're offering us much. Nick Blitzko, though. That's not bad. Gabriel Moreno. Here's what I'm willing to do, you guys. Nick Solak, too. So this one I could get Blitzko, Josh Lowe, Moreno, and they'll throw in Chavez Young. Or Elvis Martinez is actually a pretty decent player. Arias. Yeah, I'd honestly probably rather have Arias than Pedro Leon. Oh, how do you say no to that? How do you say no to Bobby Witt Jr.? I may have to take that. I doubt anyone's going to come up with a better offer than that. Poisson is interesting, though. He's younger. Man, we are getting some decent options from this. When did the Marlins get Seth Beer? What kind of a deal is that? Ooh, that's interesting as well. However, shortstop is the more valuable position, so those other two are going to be more valuable. Luciano's interesting too, but the other ones are going to be better. Well, I'll look at Luciano. I want to see. Okay, so I want to see what's being offered here. So, how did the Tigers get Wander Franco? Well, they're interested in trading him. So Wander Franco is somehow an option. Okay, where are the Giants? Now, his fielding's not as good. He projects to have more power in real life, but I mean, I think we got to take Wander Franco, don't we? I mean, Christ. It's like, what the hell just happened here? He's gonna slot in. Tejada with his arm would be a good third baseman if he develops. So anyway, we have 29 players. What the fuck just happened? So we need to, and our outfield is set. Although I would like somebody else who can play outfield, so that's where Brock Holt is going to stay here. So Holt is going to stay. You're going to stay. Here, you're going to... Yeah, because Apostle can play first, you're going to move down. Shortstops. I want to keep you up because you've got a good bat. So we're going to put Eli White down. And Hernandez down. I guess that's our roster. We're still 29th. I think we may have also gotten worse. Again. Okay, pitching. Yeah, you're... And you were a closer. We have anyone else who's a starting pitcher down here? No, we do not. There, that's our rotation. It's terrible, but hopefully it gets better. So you're the closer. Yeah, you're probably our setup guy because you're the next best. Longman is Dunning, White, and King. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. Lineups. Okay. So we've got you playing third, which is actually not a bad idea. Well, let's see, 79, 75, 79. It's debatable. Your arm is good at third, though. I do kind of like that. So yeah, Apostle can play, can be on the bench. Thompson. I wish you could play in the outfield. I wish either of these guys could play in the outfield. So yeah, Lowe at first. Calhoun is the DH. He's the big-time DH. Second base, though, Brock Holt. We want Brock Holt to be our utility. So who do we want at second? You have the better hit tool. But he's... Yeah, hit tool. Okay, so how are we going to do this? You're a... And why are you at shortstop, then? Yeah, that's not how we want to do this. Yeah, we'll do something like that. So how we want to let's set up this lineup. You first, you second, Lowe third. Sadly, Trevino fourth. I guess like that. What? No. Okay, Franco, get it short. Tejada at second. Or Tejada at third. Torres at second. Yes, okay. So now Franco's going to lead off. Wait, sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. Yeah, that's how we want to do it there. So it's going to be Thompson. Tejada's got some power. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. Okay, that's our lineup. We're still a terrible team. We play the Angels. Holy shit. Yeah, keep him active. Unfortunately, because of how I'm doing my lineup, that also means I'm going to have to always try to fix it myself. Hey, we've won 5 games now. Keep him active. Well then. So he is gone. Let's bring up Eli White, since he can also play the outfield. That shouldn't matter because he wasn't in the starting lineup anyway. So. Oh. Sure. Doesn't matter because it's an outfield and he can play the outfield. So. There. Place him on the bench. There's the draft. We had the very first pick. Okay, so let's try not to screw this up. There's a few blue chip pitchers. Ooh, he's going to take a long time to develop. Some blue chip closers, but that's not. I don't want to waste a first round pick on a relief pitcher. We do not need a catcher. Second baseman has some power, but at the same time, I don't trust him because he's 70 overall. Ooh, he's got an interesting hit tool, and he's pretty good in the field. I'm undecided. I do kind of like Voss. Hopefully that wasn't a mistake. Grab you. Don't need a first baseman. You have a cool hit tool. So do you. I need outfielders, though. You're interesting. I mean, we didn't scout them wholly, but, well, this is probably a mistake, but we'll take you. Now we'll get this closer. We did scout these guys pretty well. He has power potential. We'll take this pitcher as well. Ian Triplett. Last pick. This catcher's still out there. I'm sure there's a reason for that. Their left fielder. We did okay. Voss isn't the 95 or better overall pitcher I was hoping for, but he's still going to be pretty good. He's going to be a function. These two are going to be at least functional. Well, he's going to be a pretty good bullpen piece. He's going to be functional. Left field, you're just going to get worse. You're a good farm system piece. So are you with that hit tool, especially. So we did okay in that draft. We definitely got 2 starters and a potential 3rd starter. Or, well, as much as you can count a closer, a relief pitcher as a starter. 3 guys who could definitely make the roster. Keep Owen White active. Place him on the bench. Whoops. Okay, yeah, he was a relief pitcher. I was getting my starters mixed up because of these new guys. Hey, we're winning some games. What is happening here? We're trying to battle our way up to 500. Okay, now we're not. We tried. We're definitely improving on last year, though. So, the Giants got Jose Barrios from the Blue Jays. They got rid of Logan Webb. Interesting. I mean, he was the centerpiece of the deal. I guess you gain. Essentially, you got to hope that Webb's probably cheaper, and you got to hope that in 2 years, he goes up 5 or 7 points overall to match him, to match Barrios. Nope, keep him on. He's just going to be out for the season. Skip. And the NL1 again. All-star voting. Who made it? Like I said, we have to have one. Nate Lowe. Having a pretty good year, actually. See if that was our one. Nate Lowe. Prospect list. I'm really curious now. Where our first baseman is. Not very high on the list. David Garcia. It's number 18. There he is at number 32, Keith Matos. He's not doing so great down there. Oh, we've got a third. Steele Walker is moving up in the world. No, not standings. Statistics. Okay, so here's our starting pitching. Cole Reagans has actually been our best. Though Allard is right behind him, and he might even be better because his whip is so much lower. Almanzar is pitching very well as too. Kyle Cody is he's pitching way better than he probably should be. Sadly, Arahara is our worst starting pitcher. How about out of the bullpen? Dunning's doing well. John King's doing very well. Owen White's not so much, but Spores, you're doing great. Martin's doing great. Wow, our bullpen is killing it. Clark isn't. He's getting the shit kicked out of him. Ray Ruiz has been doing awesome too in his limited innings, but man, yeah, Clark is just getting shelled. Catching wise, Trevino again. He's not there for his offense. He's there for his defense. As long as his defense isn't going down. Jonah Heim's getting a little better. First base, Lowe, of course, is probably our biggest performer. 18 homers at the break. 313. Yeah, his OPS is 933. He has to be our best player. Let's see, none of these guys are doing particularly well. Torres. I mean, he's hitting. He's getting on base. 758. Brock Holt, I guess, is hitting when he's playing. So is Eli White, I guess. He's also hitting, just not, you know. Postel has played a little bit. He's doing terrible, but he's slowly getting a little better. Here we go. Here's some of our better, some of our bigger prospects. Anderson, Tejada, and Franco. Franco's got 11 homers. Not really hitting for average, though. Overall, they're not having great seasons. Willie Calhoun. Doing great. Doing what I want him to do. He's not doing super great, but he's killing. You know, he's hitting home runs and he's hitting for 250. No right fielders. Okay, now it's these guys who are all just not going to be doing so great with the bat. Yeah, Martin's the best. The best among them is 689. Anyway, let's continue. Our pitching is like actually doing really well. Keep Trevino active. Utilize him. Okay, what are the Cardinals offering me? They want Leclerc. What are you offering me? What are you offering me for him? Because he's getting the shit kicked out of him right now. Okay, Zach Thompson. He's got A potential. Man, I almost have to do that, don't I? Because Leclerc, I mean, A, he's getting beat up, but B, he's also kind of older. I'll do that trade. But that also means I have to bring up a pitcher. He can be up. Hernandez, now it's yours. Yeah, hopefully he'll be fine by his next start. Detroit's beating the shit out of us. Keep him active. I'll auto-utilize because I know that he'll be put back in the lineup. Keep him active. Oh, we gotta call some players up. Let's call up another pitcher. And who else should I call up? Steel Walker. Oh, he's not on the 40-man. Never mind. Then I guess... No, let's get a catcher. Huff can come up again. Now we need another outfielder. Which actually means we're going to have to add someone to the 40-man. Oh yeah, I suppose our lineup's going to be different. That means Biggs is going to get some play here. Although we'll switch these guys around, so Biggs is in... Biggs did not have the arm for left field, my god, but whatever. Right field defense is more important, so... we're fighting, but we're losing. The Express are gone, the Rough Riders advance, though. Just keep them active. Keep them active. It's the end of this season. Hey, the Rough Riders won the AA championship. The Rangers finished well. It's definitely an improvement over last year's 58 wins. Or no, it was 53 wins. 53 wins. Okay, so let's take a look here. League leaders. We have a league leader. Torres led the league in stolen base with 42. Nice. Awards. We got some awards. Let's see what we got. Owen White wins Rookie of the Year. Torres was in the running too. Good for you, buddy. Trevino is in the running again for Gold Glove. Willie Calhoun was in the running for Silver Slugger. But yeah, clearly these two were better. Yeah, that's all we got there. Prospect list at the end of the season. Matos has moved up in the world. He's now the number 7 prospect in baseball. Garcia's number 10. Okay, that's it. Oops. Starting pitchers. Arahara turned it around. He ended up having a pretty good season. Cole Reagans was really good. Monzer was good. Kyle Cody got beat up a little bit. Colby Allard kind of got a little worse, but he, it's still a pretty good season for him. And Spencer Howard's had 1 game. Or 2 games, I guess, probably. In relief, Dane Dunning did great. He didn't improve at all. John King has still kept a really good season going. Really good season going. Spores kind of regressed. Martin regressed, but Hernandez kept it up. He ended up with 19 saves. McGee didn't pitch much, but when he did pitch, he was pretty good. Roy Ruiz, So Trevino, that's right, Trevino's on the injured list, so he's not going to be on here. Lowe ended up having a great season. Wow, those are some gains. 31 homers, 88 RBI. He hit 315, walked about 7% of the time. 949. That's awesome. So, Torres. He said he stole 42 bases. Got on base, a good, decent clip. It's hard to fault him for that, and he got better. Apostle, he didn't play a ton. He's a 70 overall now. Franco is going up across the board, especially his power against lefties. Wow. Tejada's not on here, though, but yeah. 17 homers, his batting average is still terrible because he's having trouble against righties. Calhoun, 21 and 80, 264. These guys did better this year, obviously, but still not great. There are a few players that we didn't see on that list. Trevino. Again, it was pretty bad with the bat. So he ended up with 13 homers. But yeah, did not do super great. But he's getting better. How did he do in the majors? Not great. First taste of the majors, though. The Phillies defeated the Yankees. Third base coach and farm director are gone. Nobody for us retired. Miguel Cabrera, of course, made the Hall of Fame. In this game, he did not make 500 home runs, though. 492. So, we have no exclusive free agents. We got to fill 2 positions. So that's where we're going to call it for the day. We finished the first 2 seasons. The 2021 season and the 2022 season. So, next time on MLB The Show, the Texas Rangers. The 2022 offseason and the 2023 season. So, as usual, this is John Crate signing out.